Mm. I'm live. Oh my God, I'm live. Is the squad in the house yet? Let me see. I might have to go share it first. Twitter, Facebook. The Facebook fan page. What is up, squad? What is up? Hold on, I'm sharing the live to the Facebook. What's this? Hello. Hello. Are you in the chat?
Oh, you live?
Zills. Really?
I didn't know. I'll get it.
It's 8 o'clock. Didn't I say 8 o'clock? You thought I was lying?
Nah, you said 5:30.
I did not say 5:30. I said 8. All right. Hold on, you guys. I'm sharing it on the Facebook fan page. Hold on. Happy 3rd of July. Hey, squad. I missed y'all. It's been such a long time since I seen you guys. Oh my God. It's been like, what, 3 or 4 whole hours? I mean, first of all, I came early this morning. I was on the ATLien channel early this morning, and we had an 1.5 hour long chat about Monique. I haven't been on the blog today. I know that's an anomaly. I had some things I had to do offline. And, I just wanted to come on and just say hello. I got a little bit of free time. I'm sitting here drinking wine. I was sitting outside for a minute, but it was hot. It is like 100,000 degrees outside. Watching everybody, prepare for the road race in the morning. People running up and down the street. I guess they getting ready. I don't know. If it was me, I would be sleeping right now. In preparation. If you didn't know already, Young Jeezy is gonna be running the road race for the first time alongside Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms in the morning. They're having like a little, hopefully they finish it on time because they're having a little press get together meeting after the race. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get there because I was supposed to be there. But I'm like, how am I going to get out the house? How am I? I'm not running. I'm not walking to Lenox or the Piedmont Park. So basically, I'm like in the middle. I don't know if you can see it. I'm like in the middle of Peachtree Street. So in the morning, if you care to join me in the morning, since I will be a hostage in my own home until about, I think it's like 10-ish that they open the streets. If you care to join me, I'll be sitting out there watching everybody, waving my little flag, watching 100,000 people go up and down the street. It starts at 7. I believe, but it's until the last person finishes, and no one knows who that will be. Well, we know who's going to finish first because it's normally some Nigerian who's been running for ages. But yeah, I just wanted to come in and say hello. I'm not cooking. I'm eating. I'm going to my aunt's house to eat, and then I'm traveling to New Orleans on Thursday. Today's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, on Thursday for the Essence Festival. I know a bunch of you were asking me about that. I will be there. I will be there, hot and sweaty, with my dreads, with my locks tied up because I know it's gonna be a hot, sweaty mess down in NOLA. I can't wait to see Janet Jackson perform on Sunday, and I gotta look at the lineup. I can't even remember who's performing. Most of the time I don't even care. I just want to be there because so many people are there, and it's just so great just to be in the building. There are a lot of events. Missy Elliott, okay. There are a lot of events surrounding the Essence Fest as well. All of the parties, all of the white parties, the get-togethers, the luncheons. the screenings. It's so much going on. Yes, I'm going to vlog since this year I actually have a YouTube channel, so it'll be interesting. I will go live, as I'm walking up and down the street sweating and stuff. I did a little bit last year, but I basically did most of it on Periscope. So I'll be doing it on YouTube this year. What else? This is I think it's like my 9th or 10th year going to Essence. I go to Essence like every year. And even though it's kind of work-ish, it's more of a, I have friends all over the country and they all are going. And so we all get together once we're there. Well, I'm flying in by myself. I'm rooming by myself. But when I get there, everybody is there, Jazabelle. But thanks for asking. So, yeah, I've learned my lesson. A lot of times I go with a whole bunch of people. Such a long story. And it's like, everybody goes for different reasons. Me, I like to move in silence like lasagna. So it's easy to like tip in, tip out, meet your friends here, go over here, then cover this event, and then go back, then go drink, then go to Bourbon Street, then go back to the Superdome, then go to the white party, then go back to your hotel room and rest. And then if you don't want to be bothered with nobody, go over here. You might be hit a little Tinder, meet your little cutie, go have a drink, say hey, whatever. So it's just fun. It's just a lot of fun just to be in the city. Girls Trip, I think Girls Trip kind of sparked a lot of people's interest in the Essence Festival because New Orleans, or however you want to pronounce it, in itself is like an adventure. So, when you get there, it's always something to do, always somebody to see, celebrities on every corner, everything in the convention center. There are going to be different events and different little booths there and hair care and all kind of just everything. So it'll be a great time. And yes, I will go live each and every step of the way. I have an extended battery for my my phone, and I actually have my what do you call my little thing? Damn, I can't even think of it because I never use it. The what's that camera called, Zills, that I never use? The waterproof one, the GoPro. Yeah, I got my little GoPro with my little thingamajiggy. I have all of that, and it's connected to Wi-Fi. But the thing is with GoPro, I wish I could use GoPro Live on YouTube. I can use GoPro Live on Periscope. So once I connect it to my phone and go live, I can go live on Periscope with the GoPro, and then I guess I can upload it to YouTube. So if you don't already follow Periscope, you can go over to my Periscope. It's periscope.tv/ATLien. Most likely I'll just be doing YouTube because it's a lot easier just to do it on your phone. And then if I record from my GoPro or any other camera, I'll just edit it at some point and upload it. I'm leaving Thursday. I think it's around 12. I'm not sure. I gotta get my dog together and all of that jazz. But yeah, so definitely. Normally, I would give tickets away, but this year, for some reason, I did not get any. They was being stingy with the tickets, so I didn't have any to give away this year. When I get there, I may have some other kind of promotional things that I can meet people with, and give you a little bit of this and a little bit of that, that type of thing. But I won't know until I get there. So it'll definitely be an exciting time. Gerald, it's the Essence Festival in New Orleans. It's the annual Essence Festival. I think this year might be like the 26th year or something of the festival. I'm not really sure, but it's my 9th year going. So if you're going to be there, you can probably find me in the casino or on Bourbon Street or at the bar or at the hotel or, walking down the street or at the Superdome or at the convention center. I'll be around, I promise. So, yeah. Other than that, I just wanted to tune in and say hello. Drink a hand grenade. Child, I'm kind of lightweight when it comes to alcohol, so I drink half a hand grenade. I know the year before last, you get those big ones with the souvenir thing that's like this big and you drink it. I mean, that knocked me out for like 2 days. So I don't know if I'm going to partake in any of those libations. But other than that, just want to say hello to the squad. So I just wanted to tune in. I don't necessarily have a topic. I just wanted to give y'all a few updates and stuff since, you know, I was on the other channel talking gossip. Let me think. What else? Oh, the masterclass. I want to personally apologize to those of you who have signed up for the masterclass. I know it's taking a long time, but please be patient with me. It is coming. I promise. And it's not going to be September, spring, summer. It is going to be... I said June. Now I'm saying July. I don't want to even give a date at this point because I've been working on it. I've written it up. I just haven't recorded it. And again, y'all know I'm running a business. Okay, y'all know I'm the only writer on Straight from the A, right? I kind of got Zills. I recruited Zills, like, Zills, can you do this post for me? Zills, I'm about to throw you on the bus. I'm like, Zills, can you do this post for me? Zills, can you watch Love and Hip Hop Hollywood for me? Zills, can you watch this screener for me and write this up? And lo and behold, Zills is busy. Zills is too busy to blog for me. And I understand. I'm the blogger. I get it. He's the web guru. I get it. But, you know, I thought, you know, if I sent it to him and he watched it, that maybe he would be so inclined to type up a little something. But, you know, again, you know, I y'all know the little personal stuff I've been going through. I've been talking about it for about a month now with the houses, trying to get that sold, trying to get it on, well, actually get it on the market. First, I had to rehab it. Finally, I'm at the end of that. Basically, I'll probably go out there. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to go out there tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know, but it's complete now. The outside is complete. The inside is complete. These people that put some dang granite countertops in the bathroom, like they really like hooked the little house up, and I'm like, oh my god, this is really a cute little house. So I'm really excited about that. I'm gonna put it on the market. Probably be listed on Thursday on MLS. If y'all want to buy a house in Fairburn, please buy my house. No, I'm not even gonna do that. I'm not even gonna try to sell it to y'all. But I'm gonna let my real estate agent handle that. But I've just been, you know, working, doing stuff, just trying to get my personal life in order so that I can keep my business afloat. In addition to trying to, you know, incorporate the YouTube into, you know, the blogging and all of that jazz. So again, I appreciate you guys who signed up. Please know I have not forgot about you. I do want to give you this wealth of knowledge that's in my brain that I speak of all the time. You know, yeah, sign up mbmasterclass.com. Zills has been helping me. We getting it together, child. Again, I didn't want to rush it and just give y'all anything just for the sake of I got all these people who signed up. I want to give them this. No, I really want to do the best that I could with it. So I had to kind of put it on the back burner for a minute, but it's coming. You close on your townhouse in August in Alpharetta. Oh, congratulations, Gerald. Congrats. You would love to meet me. Hey, Joe, we be meeting on the phone all the time. You know, I am so like, this is gonna kill me. I'm so like phobic of meeting people online. Speaking of which, it's been so many people hit me in my DMs asking me so many random ass questions. What do you do? Is this what you do for a living? How can we work together? Please let me know. I'm like, dude, like, are you serious? Like, Google me. Like, if you want to work with me, if you feel like there's something that I have that could be beneficial to what you have, or something that you have that could be beneficial to what I'm doing, at least know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, how are you asking me what my job is or what is it that I do? And then on the very next DM saying, let's work. Black people need to help each other. What Black people need to help each other with, pray tell, if you have no idea what my skills and abilities are? You haven't Googled, you haven't, and how, pray tell, will you help me in my walk, my journey in life? So, and not saying Gerald is a stalker. I'm not talking about Gerald. Let me get that clear. Gerald is a squad member. I love Gerald to death. I'm just saying in general, I just be kind of leery sometimes when, You know, people be hitting me up. I need to meet you. We need to have drinks. I need to pick your brain. I need to do this. I got this album I want you to listen to. I got this cousin who raps. I got this mixtape. I'm like, okay. What am I? What are we talking? If we ain't talking dollars, it ain't making no sense. Cause I mean, time is money. Money is time. I'm running around like really making moves, trying to do this thing, trying to do this, that, and the other, which is the reason why I told y'all like I kind of quit Periscope and Instagram and all that kind of stuff. Cause I'm like, if it ain't paying me, there's no reason to spend my time on it. Okay. So most people who do YouTube, i.e. me and everybody else, do it to get monetized. Once you get monetized, what does that do? That adds to another stream of income. So there you have it. The more you have on your channel, the more income you can make because people watch old videos, people watch new videos, all of that. So for those of you who say she only doing YouTube for the money, hell fucking yeah. Why else would I be doing it? Why else would anybody do it? Like at the end of the day, we all do what we do, you know, to get a little coin. So if I can have fun getting coin, of course, I'm going to continue to do what I like to do and get paid doing it. So don't be mad at me because I like what I do and I get paid to do it. Don't be mad at me because I can go to the Essence Festival and write it off on my taxes and, you know, blog about it and it's my job. Don't be mad at me because this is the job that I created. Yeah, but you know, that's what we do. So you said Google AdSense changed your life. You better tell them. Like I was saying the story a while ago about another blogger I was talking to. And when she first started, I was like, you don't have any ads on your site. And I'm guilty of like seeing people doing things that I feel like should be monetized. You know, we talk about Kaya, we talk about everybody. Like, I'm like, why you ain't making no money? Like, why you doing all this work and you ain't monetized? Like, why, sis, why? And so I asked her because she had reached out to me about, you know, where do I get pictures and that type of thing. And I was like, well, why you ain't got no ads on your site? You know, Google AdSense is free to sign up, right? And she was like, well, you know, they only make pennies at Google AdSense. And I was like, you do realize that pennies add up, right? You do realize that, you know, views and clicks and all of that stuff equal dollars and cents, right? You do realize that. So, you know, it is what it is. Some people don't realize it. But, you know, that's some of the things that I'll be teaching in the master class. You know, I can't guarantee that you'll be a multimillionaire, you know, with Google AdSense. I can't guarantee that you'll be a multimillionaire in anything online. But what I can guarantee if you take my blog and masterclass is that you'll learn how to monetize and learn how to, you know, do something that, you know, you like to get a piece of change. You know, you may be able to pay your condo. You may be able to pay your rent. You may be able to buy a house, you know, whatever it is, you know, every little bit helps. So, you know, I've been fortunate enough to have done this for almost 11 years now. You know, I could tell my private story. The first 2 years I made no money. Around the second year I was making probably $50 a week or something like that. And I was happy about that. You know, I had a conversation with Killer Mike one day and we were at a video shoot. I used to hit the ground running. I used to go to every video shoot, everything that I could think of that I would possibly, you know, want to post on my site, what I would cover. I would go to the video shoot. I remember being at a video shoot with Shawty Low, God rest his soul. Shawty Low, Ludacris, and Killer Mike. The song I think was ATLien. I can't remember what song it was. But it was at T.I.'s Club Crucial. And me and Killer Mike was sitting in the back. And we were just talking. I was like, Mike, I'm going to have to go back to work. I don't want to go back to work, but I have to go back to work. Because as I told you in the video where I bust out crying about the lottery, you know, I had a pension. I had all of that. I had a 401k. So I was using my money to live while I follow my dreams of, you know, writing and not being in corporate America. So I was like, man, I'm gonna have to go back to work eventually if this doesn't, you know, pan out. If I don't get any money soon, if, you know, I don't know what I got to do. Like I'm working hard, but I'm not making enough money to cover my bills. And he was like, don't you dare quit. Don't you dare quit. You know, Killer Mike is what I call Martin Luther Mike. because he is so like positive and motivational and all of that. And he was like, you know, you really from here. You really from here. These other people, they ain't from here. You have something to say and you better not quit. And I didn't quit. So now he takes credit for me being a blogger for 10 years. He takes the credit. So yeah, I never hear the end of it. But shout out to Killer Mike. I appreciate you. I appreciate Shay Bigger, his wife, being my gambling partner. She taught me how to play the penny slots in New Orleans during the Voodoo Fest. And I haven't gave up on the penny slots yet. I've spent thousands of dollars on the penny slots. And the penny slots ain't spent but a couple of $100 on me. But, you know, it's fun. It's our entertainment. But I appreciate the introduction. I'm drinking Mad Dog. No, I'm not. I'm drinking Sutter Home Sweet Red Blend. That is what I am drinking. Well, Biggie is right here at my foot looking at me like I'm crazy. So, yeah, you know, I just wanted to come through, say hello. I don't know if, you know, I can take some calls. I don't know what we're going to talk about. If y'all just want to talk, if y'all just want to shoot the shit, you know, but don't be like, if I let you call in this time, okay, and we ain't got no topic or anything, please don't stay on the phone like 40 minutes, Gerald. Don't stay on the phone for a long time. Call in and, you know, we could chit chat. I will politely cut you off. People are mad at me because I don't know how to cut people off. I really like hearing what y'all have to say, honestly and truly. But I feel like I'm doing the chat a disservice because, you know, they're always like mad, like, can you please hang up next caller, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I want to take a few calls. I mean, I want y'all to ask. For another 40 minutes, I could take calls. Yeah, just for another 40 minutes, you know. Because I love making people mad. Because people be like, why she do hour-long videos? Because I can. Because I have an hour worth of free time. I can sit on YouTube and play because I can. Because YouTube monetizes my hour. And y'all gonna watch it to see whatever little bit I say. Y'all gonna dissect it. Y'all gonna like watch every last minute of it. So I'm gonna put an hour's worth in so y'all can sit through the whole hour. That is why. No, because I love the squad. That's really why I do it. But it's just funny because somebody left that comment of that. You make an hour-long videos. Who want to sit through that? I mean, clearly you do if you here. Clearly you want to sit through it. So I just be laughing. Zill's like, the more they say don't do it, do it. I'm like, okay, Zills. Okay. Zills is the wise one. He like the little wise owl that be in the corner just be telling you what to do. Hold on. The number is the same, if y'all recall. Hold on, let me see if it's in here. Nope, that's the YouTube link. 347-514-7350. PIN number 429. Oops, typo. 8651. No relationship talk. Okay. Please, no relationship talk. Not today. Not today. Please, not today.
Please enter your PIN number.
I don't want to hear no relationship talk because I'm not dating anyone today.
Thank you. Joining the conference now. You are currently the only person in this conference.
So, I had a pretty good day today for those of you who care. I had lunch with a really good friend of mine. I finally got my air fixed in my car. So, you know, I had AC in my real coupe, you know, so I didn't have to drive the Jeep today. I was really happy. You know, I'm like, okay, come through, cool. 6196, you are on the line. Hello.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey.
Hey. This is Tamika from Detroit.
Hey, Tamika. How you doing?
Good. Just, I caught the tail end of your live earlier today in regards to Monique, Lee Daniels, and Dame Dash.
Okay.
And I just kind of want to comment on that since we just basically shooting the breeze.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah. So I basically, I kind of see all sides. I kind of agree with what you're saying as far as, okay, yes, does Monique need to kind of watch how she says things? Yes, she can phrase things a lot differently to get her point across. But the way Lee Daniels disrespected her and told her she needs to shut up, that was uncalled for.
I agree.
That's just my opinion. And I just want to say that I agree with you on that. It was kind of like, okay, you sitting up there telling this woman to shut up, but you giving Dame Dash all this respect,
right,
knowing that she looked out for you as a friend. Now I understand that when you look out for somebody as a friend, you willing to take that L, because as a friend, you like, hey, I got you. Mm-hmm. But as a friend too, you should be like, well, hey, I made all this money. You looked out for me. You gave one of the best performances of your career. Let me look out for you on the back end.
I agree.
Yeah, that's just my thing. And then the way she did Tyler Perry, that makes people not want to work with her. Like, she has definitely a point. She is definitely exposed to ugly truths pertaining to Tyler Perry, Oprah Winfrey, and Lee Daniels. No one's disputing that, but just her method is what's going to continue to get her blackball. And then the fact that I kind of get that she didn't want to take the money from Tyler Perry, because it's kind of like, no, clear my name and I can make my own money. Don't give me hush money. But I was also kind of like, girl, you better take that money. Then you say you broke.
Right. Right. She should have took the money and I guess still, protested or whatever. Like, why leave the money on the table? And I don't know. The Monique situation is like the gift that keeps on giving. Like, every day is something else. And today, I don't want to dive into Monique because I was trying to make this all lighthearted and everything. But today she leaked some emails proving that Lee Daniels was in his feelings after the Oscars because she didn't thank him. And so one of his close friends wrote a letter to Sydney, email to Sydney. I told y'all, whoever has written, text, call, whatever, or emailed Monique over these past couple of years, everybody is gonna get it. So she leaking an email from somebody named Simone. Somebody
needs to get fired.
Right. She emailed she leaked the email, and Simone was saying, Lee was very hurt. You didn't mention him, and it was like a slap in the face and all of this. So, I guess she's trying to prove her point that, Lee had an ulterior motive to blackballing her.
And I mean, we get it, but see, that's another thing. She needs to fire Sydney. He's getting on my nerves. Like, he's really damaging her career. Like, I get it. We all get it. But his method and the way, it's kind of like what you said earlier. Maybe it's the fact that they want to be an example of what they perceive that the black family should be, like the woman being submissive and treating a man like a king. Maybe that's what she wants to elude. But he's dragging her down by her just blindly just going by what he's saying, just doing, she got to think about this logically in terms of her career. Like, he's not a manager. Like, I don't understand why all these women, these famous women like her, Mary J. Blige, even Wendy Williams and Kevin Hunter, why do these women let these men be their managers and they have no experience? I don't get it.
Because at some point I would see them as being, submissive to their mate. They're trying to, give him the opportunity to lead the household, and in leading the household, he is leading his wife. That's the only way. I don't know. I can do it. I don't know, but more power to him. But thank you so much.
Okay,
for
two
calling.
questions.
Oh, yeah.
I was about to hang up because I know you want to get through these calls. But two questions: Would you have taken the money Tyler offered you, and would you let your man be your manager?
I would have taken the money, and no, I would never let my man be my manager. Never.
I don't think so.
Right.
Okay, girl. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for calling. Bye. Caller 1370. You're on the line.
Hi, Michelle.
Hey.
This is Simone from Florida. How are you?
Hey, Simone. I'm good. How are you?
Okay, this is so random and quick, but I just want to thank you for mentioning that Bluetooth thing that you bought for your car.
Oh, yeah.
I went out and bought one, and oh my God, because I haven't had Bluetooth in probably about 2 years.
Isn't it awesome?
My aux cord. Yeah, it's awesome. So I was like, oh, we're gonna call in one day when I catch you live. So thanks for talking about it.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Because I was happy. I'm
All
like,
right,
oh,
that's all.
you're welcome. All right, bye.
Bye.
You know what's funny? We were talking earlier. I was like, I'm gonna do a video about life hacks because I'm like, I don't have video. I mean, I don't have Bluetooth in my Jeep, and I went and bought this little $20 little Bluetooth thingy that clips onto the thing, and you know, connect it to your phone, and it works like a charm. And I'm like, why I didn't think about this a long time ago. I'm not sure what the name of it is. I mean, I'll give it to you later, but yeah, it was just interesting. I'm like, okay, this is fun. Anyway, that was random. 3125, you are on the line.
Hi, this is Cheryl calling from South Carolina.
Hi, Cheryl.
I just want to pop in and say hello.
Hey.
You know, I've never been on live before.
Oh, thank you for popping in.
Yeah, but, you know, I was listening to y'all talk about Sydney, you know, and I've also heard other people talk about how unqualified he is to be her manager. But, you know, as far as Wendy Williams is concerned, Wendy's making money, is she not?
Yeah, she's making money. She's making money. Mary J. Blige was making money. Jill Scott was making money. Like, I mean, but that doesn't... At the end of the day, these women had talent before their husbands, I would imagine. I don't, you know. So, I mean, my thing is, I just would be kind of hesitant to mix this business and pleasure, you know, because, you know, at the end of the day, like, how you going to go home from work if your manager's sleeping right next to you? You know, you don't want to talk about that stuff and at home over dinner, in bed, like all of that. Like, let's leave that out there and let home be home. That's just my personal opinion.
Yeah.
Because can you imagine Cindy and Monique? They'd probably be sitting around all night long talking about Tyler Perry and Lee Daniels and just mad and just mad about everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't nobody want to keep that, you know, going. I don't know.
You know, he need a job, a real job.
That's his job. He get paid.
He needs to support her. You know what I mean? So.
But isn't he supporting her by making sure she gets paid what he feels and what she feels she's worth? He's supporting her.
No, he's not doing that. Not very well.
Well, I mean, you know, that's subjective. You know, she clearly, you know, Zills and I were talking earlier, and he was like, everybody's blaming Sydney, when in essence, you know, why y'all not blaming Monique? Because she hired him. She's keeping him employed in that position. So clearly she, you know, wants him there. You know, she appreciates the job that he's doing. You know, like Beyonce got tired of her daddy managing her. When she got a husband, she let the manager go. But Jay-Z ain't her manager. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if Beyonce can fire her daddy, why can't, you know, Monique move on from her husband? I don't know.
Exactly. Okay, well, that's all I wanted to say. I love your show.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for calling in.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye. Uh-oh. Anonymous. You're on the line, Anonymous.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi.
Hi, Squad.
Who am I speaking with? Squad in the house.
This is your Florida girl down here in the chat. Absolutely amazing.
Yes. Hey, absolutely amazing.
You caught me. I just walked through the door. I never get to catch you. I peek in when I'm at work on my desk, but I can't really interact because I'm trying to, you know, get them people housed.
That's all good. I appreciate you. I try to come on earlier because I know I'm a night owl and I be on at like 11, 12, 1. So I've been trying to do something different and come earlier, like noonish. So
it's okay. Even when I don't catch you at night, I catch up like at my desk. I just put in my earbuds and, you know, work and listen and catch up. So, you know, it's so much fun. Catch the live. Yeah. I feel like I'm there.
Yeah, cool. And I appreciate y'all. I love talking to you live. That's why I would rather do live than do pre-recorded videos, because I like hearing from y'all. I like hearing what y'all have to say.
Yes, ma'am. Well, I called you for 2 reasons today.
Yes.
When you go to New Orleans, you know I've been begging you to get security for the past couple of months. Are you going to have at least one security detail on you?
Oh, gosh.
Is Zill's going to be at least?
My Zill's going to be lurking around the corner.
Okay, as long as you got eyes on you, because I don't trust these
Don't be
people.
putting it in the atmosphere. I am not Beyonce. I am not Beyonce. If Nene Leakes can walk around without security, so can I.
Don't make me come to New Orleans and beat nobody up about you.
Don't worry about it. I can fight a little bit.
I know you can, but these people crazy.
But I'm going to wear comfortable shoes so that I can run through the crowd and blend in.
Oh, God. I try to stay away from the negative videos, but they be so mad at you for getting your little points. I be like, why are you so mad?
I don't know why they mad. If you notice, now they all doing the same thing. Everybody doing lives. It's all good. I mean, my thing is, we all can prosper. We all can build. We all can, get money on this platform. Everybody's doing it. I mean, let's just be happy. Why? You don't hear me coming on here saying, I can't believe XYZ is talking about me and super chatting. Who cares? Who cares? So, it is what it is.
Somebody told me they could see you windmilling at the edge.
That's all I'm gonna do too. That's all I'm gonna create a distraction, then I'm gonna run.
But let me can you get Zills on three-way? Do you think he's open to an introduction?
I mean, he was just on the phone. He hung up. Zills don't never want to be on the phone. I don't know. Zills, call in.
Zills, I want to talk to you.
I mean, you could convince him. He said no.
He said no. Okay, it's all good. I just wanted to shout him out. He had said hey to me in the chat, so I just wanted to give him a live hey. What's up, Zills?
All right. Zills have all the ladies, honey. Zills have all the ladies with his faceless emoji. I don't understand why y'all be falling for that catfish. Zill's probably about 3'2" and with a pot belly.
When you went over there and ate them oxtails, I'm like, okay, he cooked too.
That is not Zills. That was Darius Cooks. Now you think Zills is Darius?
You said Zills when you went to the house.
Maybe Zills was in the chat. I didn't say Darius was Zills.
Zills. Send me your stats, honey. Send me your number. How much you weigh?
He say he's 6'4". He say he's 6'4".
Oh, really?
But I think he 4'6". I think he 4'6".
Girl, I'm about to hang up on that 4'6".
He's T.I. height. T.I., y'all like T.I.?
Oh my Lord. I still think he's a cool guy. He got to stop being mean to the ladies. He got me over here twisting my pearls.
Yeah, Zills be having y'all crunk in the chat though. I'm like, dang, I be missing the action. I need to be up in the chat.
Well, he's doing a great job.
He's asking who's calling. What is your chat name? Would you like to give it?
Absolutely amazing.
Oh, absolutely amazing. My bad. Absolutely amazing, Zills. You know who it is. Stop flirting with my web man. Bye.
Hey, yeah. On your face. All right, that's all I want to do.
Okay. I got it. All right. Thank you, squad. Bye.
Bye, girl.
Y'all funny. Caller 9106.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey. Who am I speaking with? I'm trying to get the light out the way. Ooh.
Karen.
Hey, Sharon.
Karen from Alabama.
Hey, Sharon.
Hello?
Oh, that's better. Hey, Sharon.
Hello?
Can you hear me? Hey.
Yes.
Hey,
yes,
Sharon.
I wanted to talk about the Monique situation.
Okay. What would you like to say about Monique?
Okay. It's funny to me how when Kanye West had his breakdown and everybody gave him the benefit of the doubt, they was like, oh, well, his mom died and he's married to the Kardashians and he's having a mental breakdown and all this and all that, right? Uh-huh. But when Monique speaks out about her issues, everybody is telling her to shut up and be quiet and she needs to just work with people. She needs to learn how to pick her battles and all this and all that. Have any of y'all ever thought about
Monique grew up in an abusive lifestyle as a child, that, you know, she's speaking out and speaking up and taking up for herself and defending herself, and she has to have the last word because no one in her family spoke up for her. No one in her family took up for her. No one in her family protected her. They all they failed her. So now she feels like she has to speak up for that one little thing she has in her life, which is her reputation. Now, Lee Daniels started this shit. I'm going to go on and be honest with you. Lee Daniels started this shit because he was on CNN and ATLien telling everybody, you know, well, she should have played the game or she should have played by the rules. Mm-hmm. Monique kept telling y'all ass to stop calling her to go on these trips because she wasn't going to do them. Now, with me, you would have got the dial tone. But she kept telling y'all, please stop calling her. I'm with my family. Please stop calling me. I'm with my family. They kept calling her, please come over and do this, that, and the third. And so she was like, okay, her, like, well, they want me to do this, that, and the third. I ain't give a 50 G's for it, so pay me to go do this, that, and the third. If you can't pay me to go do this, that, and the third, then leave me the hell alone. Mm-hmm. Lee Daniels started this shit. But people kill me with all this black women. You need to, you know, you need to take this. You need to do that. You need to do this. You need to do. Child, shut the hell up. We figuring this shit out as we go. Okay? So that's what we doing here. We figuring this shit out as we go.
So how do you feel about Lee telling Monique to shut up and saying that he respects Dane?
I'm not standing Lee Daniels squid with shaved head ass because for one damn thing, let me tell you something. Lee Daniels, when he said that shit about black women, and on some interview, he was like, I went into a clinic and I thought it was a welfare line because I saw so many black women in that clinic. And, but it was really, yeah, I saw so many women in that clinic. I thought it was a welfare line, and it was HIV something clinic or something like that. And I'm like, nigga, how dare you? When y'all got commercials out now talking about this pep and prep shit, y'all that shit running rampant through y'all shit, but you want to get on here and belittle and berate black women. It's time for us to stop taking this bullshit. Now, Monique told y'all to leave her alone. Lee Daniels went on this whole backslide campaign about Monique should have played by the rules. Play by what rules, nigga? You pay me 50 G's. You leave me alone, I leave you alone. You hook me up, I hook you up. That's the end of that. That's the end. That's kicking right up.
Yeah.
What is you talking about? Yeah. I should have played by the rules. No, you should have did the right. Nah. Dang, Dad stepped his ass like a bitch on the street. It's the Diana Ross concert. He didn't come to her and tell her. He didn't come to him and tell him to play by the rules. I'm saying him, her, all of them like bitches to me. But he didn't tell Dame Dash when he was on stage with Diana Ross to play by the rules.
I found the article that you're mentioning. Somebody asked for it. I'm putting it in the chat about Lee Daniels.
Yeah. And it's a video of it.
Yeah.
Of him saying that about black women.
Yeah.
So I don't give a damn about what Lee Daniels going through with his high booty ass.
Yeah, he says, I saw so many black women and kids at the AIDS center. I thought I was at the welfare office. And that was during an interview
and ain't nobody said shit about that. And ain't nobody put a stake in his career. But y'all want Monique to shut up.
Well, there are a lot of black gay men. I hate to say this because I know I'm gonna get shot in the foot. You know,
and we get that shit from them.
That feels some kind of way. About,
I don't give a damn who get mad about it.
I'm gonna let it go. Okay, you're right. Yeah,
I don't give a damn who get mad about it. You
no, I get it.
You pour it all the way down your throat.
Mm-hmm. I get it.
Y'all need to leave Monique alone. She out here doing what she got to do like every black woman out here. We got to figure this shit out. And y'all motherfuckers sitting up here talking about she need to take her money and she need to learn how to work with people. But y'all ass won't work for $15 an hour if it was worth $20 or $25 an hour.
That's true. That's true.
I have had people that walk off jobs for less than that.
You're right. I feel like Monique has a right to tell her story. No one's telling her. Like, my thing is, I had a problem with them telling her to shut up because no one can tell anybody how to get mad, how to defend themselves, how to feel, as far as, what her worth is. She has the right to tell her story. I feel like, though, the way she's going about it, the leaking information, the leaking private phone calls, all of that there's an issue with that, but again, no one can tell her was right, wrong, or whatever. But, her story's getting out there. I don't know if it's going to do any good.
Because she kept telling y'all, till the parents said this, that, and the third, and she was going to let y'all hear it. She kept saying that.
But
she kept saying
it's still
I was waiting on the leakage. I was waiting for her to come on through with it.
Yeah, but it's still like a violation in some ways because Tyler hasn't said anything. Tyler didn't speak up, and
yes,
nowhere on that call that we heard, the snippets that we heard, we didn't hear her asking Tyler's permission to leak. Well, Tyler, if you don't speak up, I'm gonna put this call out there. So I just feel like. Okay, you're making your point. You're proving that, Tyler said this, that, and the third, but it was nothing that she had to prove. She had already said it. He didn't deny it. So why do you feel like you had to prove it by putting this audio out there? You see what I'm saying? So I just feel like
she wanted her money.
No,
she wanted that money. Her and sitting there ass and sitting up there waiting on that check to come in that Tyler Perry promised them. Tyler Perry had, but he did open his mouth about the shit, Michelle. He said that he walked past somebody and somebody asked him something about working with Monique, and he said something about, did you like working with her? I heard she was difficult to work with, and something like that. That's what she was referring to. This lady is fighting for the little bit of reputation that she got left. So Tyler needs to cut the check.
But you don't think Tyler gave her some good advice as far as saying, what you need to do is, move forward, start building a resume that doesn't include, those things. Like if she was to go out there and work and even go and be funny and do comedy and do all of the things that she's good at, you don't think that would kind of erase all this negative stigma attached to her? Because like right now, it's like just one thing after the next. She's arguing with this person. She's trying to prove this. She's trying to prove this. Why not just work and do the things that you're known that you can do? Show your talent.
Remember Netflix? She tried to work.
But Netflix wasn't her only option.
With this low-balling ass number.
But then you argue about that. Move on to something else. Why not approach Hulu? Why not approach, some other smaller, like Amazon Prime, whoever. Like at the end of the day, like there were other options. It just felt like, she's always fighting a battle. And I'm not saying her battle isn't warranted. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, she could be, showcasing her talent as opposed to showcasing the battles. And, maybe we would move on. Like, it's like the public now is looking at her as being, the person that they have labeled her to be, even if it's not true.
She like, okay, I get that. I get that point. But at the end of the day, she tried to work. Like I said, Netflix came to her with a negotiation that was lowballing. She didn't want to accept that, but she questioned it. Mm-hmm. And she was like, well, you want me to be off the road for 2 years and I can't do my comedy show for 2 fucking years, but you want to pay me $500,000 and you want to pay Amy, whatever the damn lady name is, $13 million
in Netflix
comedy.
In Netflix defense, I'm just saying, in Netflix's defense, as a business owner,
you go trying to be the equilibrium.
But as a business owner, if I have a budget and I'm gonna pay you what my budget is, and you feel like that's too low, then either I'm gonna renegotiate or I'm gonna walk and move on as a business owner. And that's what Netflix did. They moved on. They didn't feel like they wanted to pay Monique that. And as a private corporation, they had that right. So, I mean, she had every right to be mad. She had every right to put them on blast. She had every right to do what she did. But on the same token, they had every right to say, okay, well, we only believe that we can spend this much on you. and now we're gonna spend more on somebody else. Like, I mean, you know, like you can't battle somebody over what they're willing to pay you. Like the only thing you can do is move towards somebody else.
Their money, but if that lady want to defend herself and put the things out there that's going on, because what she's putting out is valid.
Yeah.
What she's putting out is valid. Black actors and actresses have been getting lowballed in this industry since the beginning of the industry. Mm-hmm. So, you know, either like people were on Kanye's side saying that slavery was a choice, and they was using, you know, all of this industry stuff about you know, about people accepting certain things. I ain't saying Kanye was right now, goddamn. I ain't saying he was right. But what I'm saying is that, you know, when are we gonna take a stand?
Right.
When are we gonna take a stand?
Well, I mean, it's gonna be a hard battle, you know. So I mean, the only thing I don't know. Like, again, I feel like Monique's battle would be on an uphill slope if she got additional actors. If she stops battling,
how many of us are gonna support her?
I'm sorry?
How many black people are gonna support her?
I mean, she's got people supporting her. She's got a few people supporting her.
I'm talking about with the money, with the green, with the moolah, with the cheese, with the feta cheese. How many people are going to support her, Michelle?
But at some point,
how many black people? I'm talking about black people. We talking all this shit, but I'm talking about blacks. You know too. You an entrepreneur. How many niggas are going to support you, Michelle? They talk all this shit. How many of them going to come through?
Look. You got me speechless. I don't know.
I'm need to come through with the washer and dry.
I'm rooting for Monique. That's all I got to say. I'm rooting for Monique. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
All right, Michelle, I'm gonna let you go, baby. It was good talking to you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
All right.
Bye. Woo! Yo, it's hot. It's hot. Oh, it's so hot. This wine making me hot. This light making me hot. Oh, okay. Caller 2079.
Hey, Michelle.
Hi. Who am I speaking with?
How are you? This is Stephanie.
Hey, Stephanie.
How are you?
I'm fine. Please talk about something other than Monique. It is an open forum
I was
now.
I was calling to ask you what you thought about the video where that lady got into it with Rashida's mama at Preston.
You know what? I kind of scrolled past the video on Instagram. But were they arguing about a picture or something?
Yes, the lady, the two girls, I guess they was on a reality show road trip, and they came to Houston to eat their sweetie pies, and then they made their way down to the Galleria and went to press, and they wasn't trying to buy nothing, but they wanted to take a picture with Miss Charlene, and she said no. You know,
isn't that the policy?
Is that you
gotta spend. Don't you have to spend like $50? Yeah. I mean, isn't that the policy? You have to spend like $50 in press in order to take a picture with Rashida. I didn't know Miss Charlene was.
From what I heard, yes, she does. There is a purchase that you do have to make a purchase to receive a picture. Mm-hmm. I didn't know if that applied to Miss Charlene or Rashida or anybody on. I guess anybody that appears on Love and Hip Hop. I would think.
I don't know if it's anybody. I just think her store per se, they have some policy that you have to buy something in order to take a picture, because what that does is stop people from just coming in there to take pictures, because people gonna come in there all day long and take pictures and do whatever and ain't gonna buy nothing. And
and that little store they got in Houston can't even take all of that.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I didn't
the video. I thought the video was crazy. I thought it was so crazy, and I'm like, "Why y'all? That's the people establishment. That's their rules and their establishment,
right?"
And then they trying to put the lady on glass. It only made them look ignorant.
It did.
I'm like,
it did. I'm gonna have to watch the video. I scrolled past it because I'm like, I already know the deal. You know what I'm saying? That if they didn't buy nothing, they can't take no picture. What you mad about? And
hell, you need to get the fuck out. Forever 21 is on the other end of the mall, honey.
In Atlanta nowadays, you got Sheree down at the park selling "Who Gonna Check Me Boo" t-shirts, and if you don't buy one, she charge you $10. Or is it $5 for a picture? I don't know.
Hey, everybody got a hustle.
Everybody got a hustle.
I'm not
these
mad.
days,
And Rashida got to help Kirk with all that child support. So, allegedly. Anyway,
I don't think that's his baby.
Fake bullshit.
I don't think that's his baby.
Fake. It's fake.
It's a contract. It's a
I
contract.
think it's fake.
Mm-hmm.
It's fake. And then I'm not. I do have a perspective on Monique, but I'm not. I'm not standing for Monique. I just try to look at the situation like from different angles, and I think sometimes people, when they look at a situation, they want to say, "Well, this person is right and this person is wrong."
Mm-hmm.
Usually, if there's a disagreement or there's a breakdown, each party played a role in the breakdown.
Right.
It's not all the way one-sided most of the time, especially when you mix business and friendship.
Right.
So,
I feel like Monique is too busy trying to. I'm sorry to cut you off, but I feel like Monique is too busy.
Go right ahead.
Trying to prove something, trying to show her proof, or put her receipts out there more so than Again, I always say the truth don't need no help. Why are you helping the truth? If the truth is that Lee Daniels was a snake, that they owe you money, people are gonna see that. All of those things that she's doing, I feel like is extra. It's putting too much on it. You don't need that much sauce. You know what I'm saying? Like just let it ride.
Dame Dash went over there and treated Lee Daniels like the nigga he is. Okay.
But he didn't do it. But he didn't do it 10 or 15 times. He didn't continuously do it. He didn't
No, I get it.
Yeah,
right.
He didn't release emails, release court documents, release copies of checks, release written whatever, release text messages, release phone calls from the secretary. He didn't do all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's not to say that what he did was right, the way he went about it was right, but he publicly shamed that man and moved on.
I agree with Dame Dash 100% because let me tell you, if you don't pay your bills, sooner or later they're gonna file a case for you in court, and then you're gonna have a server at your door. Somebody, you gonna make face-to-face contact with somebody eventually.
Yeah, and they've been to court. And they've been to court.
Right. So and so then that Dame Dash treated him like the nigga he is. See, he sees Dame Dash as a boss because that's one thing Dame Dash always advocates. I ain't never worked for nobody.
Mm-hmm.
No. And he hasn't. So he sees Dame Dash as an authority figure. In the case of Monique, Lee Daniels feels like he made her. Okay, so he sees her as a subordinate.
Yeah.
And when you have that manager-subordinate relationship, when they see you in that way, like I have an excellent reputation at my job, but I got this manager one time, and that lady was hell-bent on trying to damage my reputation. And I was like so pissed. And so let's just take it, even if we're not looking at these people in the public eye, and it's easy to dissect.
Mm-hmm.
But let's say you on your job and this person is trying to damage your reputation. This person is putting this stuff out there. This person is saying you did this and that. They're saying you're incompetent, but yet everybody that has worked with you up until that time is saying that you're excellent at what you do. Now, you cannot go to the next employer when you're looking for a job bad-mouthing the folks that you used to work for. They don't like stuff like that.
Right. You're right. I advocate speaking up and telling the truth, but there's an art and a science to knowing when to shut up. Yeah.
You got to know when to shut up. It's not that you have to shut up. It's strategic.
Right.
And let me tell you, I went through a very, 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 very long, extensive custody battle with my ex. And one thing that my attorney told me, he's a Jewish attorney, those are the ones. He told me, know when to be quiet. And you always want to appear to be the nicer parent because the court always sides with the person that they think is the nicer person. You got to know when to shut up. My ex used to provoke me. I called the police on him 31 times during the 4-hour custody exchange. 31 times. In the police station, but I had to keep the peace. There's so many things I could have done, so many things I could have said, but I had that bigger goal in mind. I'm trying to get custody of my baby because I got other things I need to do, and I don't need this hindering me. So I got to know when to be quiet.
Right. Right. And Monique.
That's all I'm saying.
And hindsight is 2020. I feel like if Monique had not spoken out, if she had not did all the interviews saying that she was blacklisted, if she had not, like, if she had went past the situation of, you know, the speech where she omitted Lee Daniels' name, whatever they was going through, if she had gone past that, if she had gone past the interview with Oprah and not saying much about it, would it be a different situation now? Would she be on top of the world, working, getting jobs?
Well, I don't know, because it's a difference between what you think you're worth and your market value.
Yeah.
Two different things.
Yeah. Yeah.
So in my opinion, my personal opinion, Monique doesn't have the market value. I'm not saying she's not talented. I'm not saying she doesn't have her accolades, but her market value is not there. So what do you need to do to make yourself marketable? Like Tyler Perry said, go get to an amazing role.
Yeah. Yeah, build
up your repertoire to where people don't even think about that anymore. And unfortunately, it's not fair, but unfortunately, as Black women, as Black people, we got to do more. It's fucked up. It's bad. But it is the truth. You got to deal with reality. She's not operating in reality. And then all of that shit from her past, all them abandonment issues she got her hooked up with this crazy ass man, because she got mama and daddy issues, and she needs somebody that's gonna be there and stand up for her and protect her. But that motherfucker is crazy. He is doing way too much.
You have a lot of valid points. I appreciate your call.
So anyway, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to let somebody else get on. I appreciate you.
All
Have
right.
a good night.
Thank you. You too. Bye. 9312, you're on the line.
Hey, Michelle. It's Jamel from Savannah. How are you?
Good. How you doing? I haven't heard from you in a minute, honey.
I know. It's been so long. I finally caught a live. I've been so busy.
Yes.
I'm so glad I was able to catch you.
Yeah.
How have you been?
Good. How you been?
I've been doing good, Miss Michelle. I cannot complain, but I had some things I want to talk about. I was going to talk about the Monique thing, but I feel like it's been hammered in, so I'm just going to omit my Monique comment. But the caller before this one, she said some really good stuff. She talked about Kanye West and how people basically forgave him for the comments he made about his mental breakdown with his mom and everything. And she made a very pivotal point, in my opinion, because that's something that I've noticed too. Now, Chris Michelle performed at the inaugural ball, and then, Erica Campbell went on the reel and said that she voted for Donald Trump because she's a Christian. And if you can see, they have been completely finished from the industry. That Michelle lost her thing with Spike Lee. The Campbell sisters had to cancel the tour because the tour wasn't selling like it was before she made those comments. Steve Harvey took pictures with Trump. Nothing really happened. Mm-hmm. Kanye West wore "Make America Great Again." He said a lot of things that in favor of Trump. He's done this for so long. His album still was number one. Mm-hmm. So why is cancel culture so easy? And even like with Monique, cancel culture with Black women is so easy, but with their peers, Black men or non-Black people, it's harder. And it's like, if you really think about how Black women are viewed in this society, because the only thing I want to say about Monique, I promise you, the things that she's doing and how it's coming off, how her perception and what people are thinking about the situation, it can be polarizing. Some people love what she's doing, some people don't. Mm-hmm. But my thing is, if you look at Napoleon Dynamite, the lead character who actually played Napoleon, he only got $1,000 for that role. But after the major box office success, he renegotiated his contract and he was able to get profits from the ticket sales, from the apparel, from the DVD sales when DVDs were really big, and Blu-ray. Mm-hmm. So it's possible to renegotiate when something that you didn't know was going to be successful. It's possible.
It is.
But, it's just like, it was not that hard for them to renegotiate. Even with Lionsgate, it was not that hard for them to renegotiate with Monique. Girl, this movie made $68 million. It won 2 Oscars, the screenplay, and then Monique won their role. And then she got a standing ovation. It could have been done. All of this could have been over with.
Right.
But I feel like one thing that, as Black people, one thing that I feel that kind of lacks with our community, we have this help a brother out mentality. And it kind of, I love the mentality. I think it's necessary to help your peer out. But when you mix business with that, it can become so icky. And I think that's what really happened. I think that with Lee Daniels finally getting the recognition he deserved after Monster Ball, he felt like, well, Monique, you're my girl. Just do this one solid for me. And it's just like, it's not fair for this woman to work for free, because if she was Jennifer Aniston or Michelle Williams, one of those actresses, there's no way the director is going to tell them to go overseas and market this movie for free. Right. That's already in their contract. Even if it's an indie movie or not, even if it's a solo movie that was privately funded, there's no way they're going to go over there and do that. So it's just like, go ahead.
I was about to say, we're going to beat Monique. Like, I feel like we beat a dead horse with Monique. We keep talking about the same thing over and over. What could have been done, what should have been done, what's done with other actresses, how she could do it. Like, at the end of the day, like, I don't know what the solution is. Like, what can be done for her to move forward besides?
I think what it is, Michelle, a lot of people can see her story within themselves, being the ones who are always just kind of like pushed away and telling them to shut up and try again. I mean, I think her story kind of transcends her own story. A lot of people are empathizing with it because it's something that they go through in their daily life. Right. And it's sad somebody being so acclaimed with Monique. Monique's market value is great. I don't know what the caller previously said, but Monique she has a very great market value, but I know they're kind of tired of talking about it. But it's just kind of sad. I think people are just seeing themselves in that story, and they're putting their perspective and like things that they've gone through with her story. Right. And I think that's why it still resonates with a lot of people, especially a lot of marginalized people, Black, gay men, Black women, whoever is double marginalized, they feel it. But I wanted to talk to you about, and I'm going to say this, I'm going to let you go. Okay. I don't know if you watched Watch What Happened Live with Candy, the one that she was recently on. I forgot what the lady who was on the talk, but she's no longer on there. Aisha, I think is her name.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see it?
No, I didn't. What was she talking about?
I don't know, but I found this nuance thing kind of funny. Like, one of the callers called in and asked about Kim. Mm-hmm. And Andy Cohen, he was trying to rush that Kim situation so quick. Mm-hmm. Like, Candy basically was saying that she hasn't seen Kim or talked to Kim since the reunion, and if she were to see her around the age, they will basically continue to do what they've been doing for years, just continue to walk by. Mm-hmm. And Andy just rushed the conversation so quick. So I don't know if he didn't want like any piggyback from the other person to like bring this the Kim thing, because it is, again, a polarizing topic. Yeah. But I just found that to be quite funny. I don't know, but you haven't seen it, so I know you don't.
I think Kim is like, gave everybody who's anybody cease and desist and letters, and she's been arguing with Bravo, and they've been halfway, they halfway couldn't film her show because of the situation. She don't trust anybody. She don't trust, the people. Andy was caught up in it too when he, made the comments on Jenny, whatever her name is, and then went on the Breakfast
McCarthy.
Yeah, Jenny McCarthy, and then went on the Breakfast Club and flipped it. So of course he doesn't want to get caught up in it either. So I mean, that may be it. But that whole, you're right, it's polarizing. They don't want to talk about the racial, tension that she caused, and that she's been causing for years, clearly, and that they've been benefiting from it, because the thing is, people still tuned in because they hated her so much. For them, that was a good and bad thing. It was a double-edged sword. So it's interesting. And she was claiming she got death threats, and she did this, and she trying to prove her image, and that's why she Gucci Mane's wedding and having all these, inviting amigos to her birthday party, and blah blah blah.
She is just so rad. And then my last thing for you, Michelle, what do you think about this Phaedra Park thing? Phaedra's on the little shade at Vivica, then texted Vivica when it blew up, and then Vivica posted it on Instagram. What is your take on that?
Oh my God, I've missed all of that. I kind of like. Well, Phaedra blocked me a long time ago when I went testify in court for her, but that's a whole nother story. Ooh. So unless I'm going to seek something from Phaedra, I don't necessarily see what she posts anymore. I don't know. I don't know. I'll go look and see. Thank you for the tea though. Let me go see what's going on.
Yes, basically she took a picture with 50 Cent.
But I do know Candy spilled some tea because everybody keeps like trying to spread this thing about Phaedra coming back next season. And if you notice, Candy spilled that tea and said, I haven't seen her. Whatever. Like I'm not saying she is or she isn't. But the truth is she's not.
We need Phaedra back. We need Phaedra back. We need a cameo.
No, I feel like they need, they don't need the old blood. They need some new blood. They really do. And they really need to focus on getting new blood. And bringing all this old blood back is not going to have you get any new blood. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like unless they commit to getting some new people on there, like, recycling people like Sheree, Phaedra,
right,
whoever, Deshaun, Lisa Wu, like we all love them that because we watched all those seasons past, so we all have an affinity towards them. But it's like now it's time to move on and find some new people.
I see what you're saying, Michelle. I'm gonna say this and I'm done, but I just felt like we never got closure from Phaedra. I mean, obviously it was all on the blogs. Everybody saying she was fired because of the rumors, but I felt like Bravo has never given Phaedra fans or Housewives of Atlanta fans any closure.
What kind of closure? Her ex-husband is in jail. The divorce wasn't final when she said it was, but then it was final later on. She lied about Candy and she gone. I mean, what's the closure? Her kids are still.
I think I just wanted to see her on the screens one last time with Portia, just explaining what's going on and just it being over. I felt like we are still. I feel like it hasn't been closed. We may see Portia and Candy's ending of all this mess in season 11, but I felt like Phaedra was made up to be the bad guy. She was easier to throw away, but that's my tea.
The way they threw away Kenya, no shade, but yeah, okay.
Well, they said Kenya's I don't know what the tea is. I was never really a big fan of Kenya, but Kenya did.
Here's what I think about Kenya, and I've been wanting to do a video about this, but I've been biting my tongue. Kenya did not get a letter. We already know that. Kenya does not have a peach this season. We already know that. I feel like Candy has like kind of taken Kenya under her wing and is trying to politic for her. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like
Candy got some pull.
Yeah, Candy got a little bit of pull. Candy got a little bit of pull, and I think that's what's happening. And if you notice, Kenya was the only one of the housewives that was invited to Candy's screening at her house. So I feel like you're right, C. Patterson. Kenya has been begging for her peach back, coming online and saying, let me go review my latest contract. That would be in violation of the contract itself if there was one. So, it's clear she doesn't have one. And I feel like, she's not going to accept being a friend, which is probably what they, was going to offer her. Yeah, and so Candy, being who she is trying to figure out a way to ease her back in.
Well, maybe we'll see Kenya on Candy Coated Night on Sunday. Maybe that's Sunday we'll see her. But we really do need a new cast. I really feel like the OGs have held Atlanta down, but for the next 10 years, I don't want to see Nene. I really don't want to see Candy. I don't want to see Portia. I really don't want to see Eva nor Marlo. So I really think we need a new recast. We need to go ahead and
you don't want to see nobody. You like throw the whole show away.
I really want to see like young. I feel like Atlanta is such a prosperous city for Black women, and I really want to see kind of like not young, like I want to see younger Black, younger women who are kind of aspirational, kind of acclaimed, who are just having fun trying to navigate through city life, dating life, fun, friend. I don't want to see the old shit and all the seasons ago. This is what that person said, because I really feel like until we get kind of a new cast like they did with Orange County, it's going to be boring. It's really going to be boring. And I really feel like season 11 is going to be boring because I don't think really any of them are at that place in their life anymore where they want to go back and forth. Like, these women are now acclaimed. Let's get a whole new season and just have them come in and out when they want to. I really feel that way. Like Nene, I feel like the Nene they want, they're never going to get back. They brought Kim and Sheree back to get that, but Nene really didn't give it to them. She gave it to them at the reunion. She wasn't going to make that her storyline. This woman is an acclaimed woman now.
She's moved on. She has a brand and an image to protect. She's older. She's wiser. She knows how to play the game, i.e. Monique. You know what I mean? Like Nene, she really does know how to play the game. So.
We don't want to see Portia and the fake boyfriends. We don't want to see Candy boring. You know, Candy is boring. You know, Candy Coated Nights is cute, but I don't really like seeing her on Housewives. We need a whole new cast. We don't want to see Eva. We don't see Eva in all these shows. Born Again Virgin.
But you haven't seen her with her man and her child. Now she has
it's gonna be boring. She just has this persnickety attitude, as I said once. We need a whole new cast to bring Atlanta back, because Atlanta is such a pivotal place for the state of Georgia and then the South. I really don't want to see the same old recycled storyline.
Yeah.
But that's it, Michelle. Thank you for taking my call. I
thank
really
you for
enjoyed
calling.
talking to you.
Thank you for calling. I missed
All right,
you.
Michelle. Missed you too.
All
right, Michelle.
I'll talk to you soon.
Bye-bye. Bye. Okay.
Caller 7865. Hello.
Hi, my love. This is Monique. Please go to Michelle Brown ATLien YouTube channel and tell Gerald to stop telling the people to throw me away. Hey, Michelle. I just had to say that. Hey, Michelle.
I knew you was coming. Hi, Gerald. Hi, my love. Hi, my loves.
Huh?
Hi, my loves.
Listen. Hi, my love. I'm so tired of talking about this, Monique.
Change the subject.
Monique away.
Change the subject.
Listen, it is draining. Monique is acting like Precious mama. She's been abusive and she's been vicious.
Did we already talk about
Precious is grown up.
Gerald?
Yeah, we already talked about that.
No,
okay.
We're not going to talk about it no more. Talk about something else.
Okay. So I want to talk about the Rashida. You know, there was a video on Facebook where Rashida Mama and these customers was going off.
We talked about
because
that.
they wanted late. Right. Well, I want to comment on it. I want to say that I think that a celebrity shouldn't charge fans to take a picture with them, especially making them purchase something unless you broke. Why? And I just feel like that Rashida ain't got no money.
If she does it, then she's gonna have a whole bunch of looky-loos in her store not buying nothing, just coming in there hanging around, waiting for her to finish inventory or doing whatever she's doing. You know what I'm saying? So I agree. Yeah, make him spend something. And hell, it doesn't. The thing is, everybody who spends something doesn't want a picture. But if you do want a picture, I feel like you should spend something.
Thank you, Mathis Bailey. I do have the best views. But anyways, but I understand where you're coming from. But like with Nicki Minaj ain't charging her fans to take no picture with them unless she have a setup where she's doing an album release, something like that. I just feel like that. I mean, are you in the store all day, every day when customers come in and take a picture and they don't get a picture? You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have nothing else going on.
She be in there
you
all
just
day,
sitting.
every day. Unless they filming for Love and Hip Hop somewhere, they be in the store.
Right. That's see, that's lame to me. I feel like that Rashida's broke.
That's not broke. That's her business. You want to keep people out.
You don't run no business like that.
Okay.
But everybody that goes into Walmart don't buy nothing. I mean, so you can't get mad. People might see something. I might see him in Walmart and I'm about to buy something.
And everybody who goes into Walmart isn't seeking out the manager to take a picture either.
Well, you right about that. You right about that. You right about that. And I just want to say on the Kenya stuff, and I'm going to get off the line. I ain't going to be long-winded tonight. I just want to say about the Kenya stuff, Kenya is not begging for no peach. I don't know where y'all got that from. I don't know who told y'all that. Kenya's not begging for no peach. She's pregnant. She's about to have a baby. She needs to have deep conversation with her husband to see if he wants to be on the show or not. And she will return next season unless she accepts this $3 million deal that Love and Hip Hop of Atlanta has offered her. And I hope she take that deal, because I just don't believe that Andy Bravo is going to offer her more than what Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is offering her, according to Wendy Williams. That's what Wendell Bartholomew said.
Kenya getting some money from Love and Hip Hop?
No. Okay, so Love and Hip Hop, according to Wendy Williams, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta had offered Kenya $3 million to join the show.
Wendy is not a
Wendy Williams
is not a credible source. Wendy Williams is on the board of directors at Media Takeout, and Media Takeout is known to fabricate stories. So come on, Gerald, are you serious?
I mean, she is on TV though. I mean,
run with love.
So,
okay,
right. But I feel like that. They said not reliable. So I just feel like that Kenya's not begging for no peach. She has to have deep conversation with her husband to see if this is what he wants. And she's pregnant. You know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody can't be like Candy running around chasing the bag like that. You know what I'm saying? When you got plenty of money in your bank account. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that Kenya don't need to be running around. She don't need to get on planes. She don't need to be arguing with the girls. She needs to keep her blood pressure down. She just needs to be,
Miami, they saw Kenya at the airport leaving to go to New York. So what do you mean she don't need to be at the airport? She was at the airport. So basically, I feel like Candy blasting Kenya gave Candy that's why Candy feels kind of guilty and like, you know, filmed her showing her baby bump on her platform, because basically everybody felt like Kenya couldn't travel because of, you know, her high risk pregnancy, and Candy kind of blasted her out with that picture saying, hey, look who I saw at the airport, Kenya, and she has a baby bump, you know. So it's like, well, clearly she can travel. So now that we know she can travel, why wasn't she in Miami? Oh, because she doesn't have a peach. Duh. Come on now.
Well, I just feel like that the show will require her to do more than a normal person would do. And I just think that she don't need that strain. She don't need to be around the girls when they're going to read their drama and stuff like that. I only watch the show because of Kenya. I like Kenya. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like that when you're pregnant, you need to take it easy. Like Cardi B, she shouldn't have been in the clubs, but hey, that's these people's lives, and they have to deal with the health issues that they get from the choices that they make. So.
All right.
I just want to say
thank you
that
so much.
Love y'all, squad. Love you, Michelle. Bye.
All right. Oh, take these last 3 calls and I'm getting off the line, honey. They shooting outside. They can see me. Wait a minute. I'm going to do it in the dark because I'm hot. Hey, caller, you're on the line. Who am I speaking with? Y'all hear no fireworks? What is it?
Hello.
Hey.
Why are you turning the lights on?
Because it's hot. I'm going to turn it back on in a second.
Michelle.
No, the light is literally in front of my face, and it's like heat coming at my face. I just want to turn off for a second. But we can talk in the dark. You don't like the scenery?
I don't know. It reminds me of like, I don't know. It looks scary.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm kidding. It's okay. Okay. So, Michelle.
Yes.
Oh, this is Jezebel, by the way.
Hey, Jezebel.
Let myself out. Okay. So I just want to talk about Monique. I'm just joking. Do you watch Basketball Wives?
No, I don't. But if you would like to talk about it, I will listen.
Okay, so for the last couple of weeks, they have been like, it was a rumor about ATLien amongst the group, like that she slept with. Well, at first everybody was saying, is it Shaq? Is it the other dude Shawnee was dating? But it was confirmed that it was Shaq because Shawnee kind of let it slip, but they kept like bleeping his name out. But ATLien, you know how she does. She started all that crying, and she was like, "I would never do that to you, Shawnee," which I don't believe her because you know ATLien is like, you know, I don't know. But anyways, it was Jennifer who started the rumor. Jennifer started the rumor when she was mad at ATLien. So everybody's trying to figure out, like, is Tammy really bitter? Like, did she bring the rumor up that Jennifer told her to get back at ATLien? Did ATLien really sleep with Shaq or what? So long story short, now Shawnee is mad at Jennifer. But don't nobody know if she really slept with Shaq or not.
I mean, Shaq probably slept with everybody because, you know, he been around, but I don't know. Who knows? But who cares? They're divorced. So why, who cares? Why is she mad?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe it was when they were married.
Interesting. And she's just now finding out about it? I'm a binge watch.
But, you know,
I'm a binge watch it.
The same thing to Tammy.
I'm a binge watch it tonight. I'm going to talk about it tomorrow.
Yeah. Remember years ago, though, ATLien sat in Tammy's face for like 3 months, went on trips and stuff, and then she was like, I slept with Kenny. And then that's where that whole non-MF and factor thing came from. So it's kind of like, can't really put that past Evelyn because she's done it before, so it's kind of weird. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, we talked about this the other night. Industry people kind of like recycle their women and they men. Like at the end of the day, everybody is somebody's ex, especially in entertainment, and it's just kind of hard to like get back, get past that, especially when y'all rolling in the same circle. So I'm gonna watch it and I'm gonna talk about it.
Yeah, you need to watch it. You need to put a blog up about it, Michelle. Okay?
You gonna make me blog about it? They ain't paying me. Call Shani and tell her.
But you need to blog about it so I can read it.
Okay, fine. I might blog about it.
Dang.
All right, I
and
appreciate
you.
you.
Talk about the Whitney movie in the chat, Michelle.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna talk about the Whitney movie again. I was trying to get with Derek. Our paths keep crossing. I keep having to do stuff when he's available. He keeps having to do stuff when I'm available. And here we are at the 4th of July. But I'm definitely gonna talk about it before the movie comes out on the 6th. So if I don't, I'll probably do it tomorrow while I'm stuck in the house. And yeah, and I don't have anything to do around 10 and 11, and I may just go live and just do it myself. So I know y'all are waiting, and I haven't forgot about you. I just know I need to do it before the 6th. So I wanted to do it with Derek, but if I have to do it by myself, I will. That's all. I apologize at the beginning of this stream. I told y'all I've been, falling behind on a lot of things, including the masterclass, the blog. I didn't even blog today, and a lot of other things because I have so much personal stuff going on. Then I'm trying to get ready to go to Essence this week, so I'm definitely gonna do it. But I'm gonna do it before I go to Essence. You can bank on that. Hello, you still there?
Hello.
Yes.
Hey, I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to ask you really quick. Do you think that Toya's baby is like the dad? Is he still married?
Why would he still? I don't know, but I don't think so. I don't know why.
Because Michelle, that's the word on the street.
I mean, the word on the street be lying. I don't believe that. I don't believe Toya would have put that man on her Instagram if he was still married.
I do. No, I'm just playing. I'm just trying to start.
I like Toya. Y'all gonna give me okay. Look, y'all giving me all the tea. I told y'all I've been running around. I gotta catch up on my tea spilling stuff. I gotta get my tea together. I gotta collect all this information and put it on the blog. So please, thank you so much for giving me the info. I'm gonna go look it up.
Yes.
Go see who his wife is. All right, bye. Oh, 3 more calls, 3 more calls. I need to be in the dark for real. This light is hot. 4272, you're on the line. Turning red. 4272, hello.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey, who am I speaking with?
Hey, this is Stephanie from Alabama.
Yes, Stephanie. You mind if I talk in the dark?
Oh no, I don't mind. I got a question for you. It's kind of about dating, and you touched on it a little bit, but I wasn't on the live to call in.
I'm ready.
And we seem to be kind of in a similar situation.
Okay.
I make a good bit of money, and I don't really mind dating a guy that makes less than me.
Uh-huh.
But I'm finding it very, very hard to just find somebody to go out with, to go on trips with, without them expecting you to pay, or finding somebody that kind of has time, because I can make my schedule. I own a company. I can go as I please when I want to. My child is grown, so I don't really have to wait. I don't have to make arrangements. Mm-hmm. I can kind of get up and go, and it's really, really hard to find a black man to date. Most of the guys that are attracted to me are kind of another race. Number one, I want to know how you feel about dating outside of the race, and do you have any tips on dating?
I gotta turn the light on.
That is hard out here.
It is. It's definitely hard. I don't. Hell, it's hard for me. I don't necessarily have any tips. I just feel like look at the red flags. Definitely, be open to dating outside your race. Which I'm giving myself the same advice because I'm really not. And I have been approached by men of other ethnicities, and I just kind of just shy away from it. But people are saying it's a good thing, because the numbers are low for us, So I don't know. It's hard. It's hard out here.
But do you even find any men, black men? Well, I guess you're in Atlanta, so you have way more options. But any black men that even have a similar level of income that you make, and it's kind of, and I make income kind of unconventionally, so people are always kind of like they don't understand. You know what I mean?
There's a lot of men with income similarly to mine, and or more. And Zills and I were talking about that too. As soon as a man makes a certain amount of money, what does he want? He want to get a trophy. He want to get somebody, you know.
Yes.
So it's different, you know. And then especially Atlanta, the land of the plastic surgery, the first thing they gonna do is go get them a Kim Kardashian lookalike. But you know, not to say that Mr. Right ain't out there. But it's just hard to find them. I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm open to dating someone who makes less, but I ain't gonna tell them what I make. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, all of that is subjective. Like, you can just have fun and you know, keep kissing a lot of frogs until you find your prince. That's what I always say. Keep living your life, and you know, and maybe you know the right person is out there while you moving forward.
But do you find yourself having to? Like, I'm at a point where I just kind of want to travel a lot and I have to go places by myself.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I got a guy that, you know, I talk to every now and again. He's always, oh, I want to go, wait for me. But it's like, oh, come on, let's go. But well, no, I gotta take off work, or, oh, I can't go. And I'm like, dude, really?
Well, I mean, you can't wait for him. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, when he can go, he can go. You know what I'm saying? Then you can go. But don't stop your plans to wait for somebody who can't go when you go. When you can go. I don't know. It's so hard.
Yeah.
It's so hard. I mean, follow your heart. If he's somebody you want to wait for, if he's somebody you want to wait for, you know, wait for him and, you know, see where it goes from there. But when I tell you, I don't even know what tips to give anybody at this point, because I'm just so all over the place. And it's like, as soon as I get a red flag, I start talking to him. I'm like, okay, I'm good on you. On to the next, you know. So, and that's what people say you should do. You know what I mean? You shouldn't like tie yourself down to one person unless you are in a committed relationship. Men are very good at that. Us women, we tie down as soon as the first date and he cute and we like him and he treat us nice. Now we want to date him and only him. We don't even leave our options open. So, you know, I'm trying to learn to do that because I'm a monogamous dater, whatever you want to call it.
Me, that's my problem. I'm too monogamous, and I don't want to date around. And it's just you end up with one person, and then they end up being date around. So yeah, you done wasted 6 months.
Yeah.
You know,
save your cookies too. You know, you don't have to sleep around in order to date around. Like you just, you know, have a rotating calendar, and you know, date so and so on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and XYZ on Tuesdays and Thursdays or whatever. They do it. I guarantee you, some of them have Excel spreadsheets and stuff, child, especially in Atlanta. So just, you know, date multiple people. Exactly, PYT, but don't sleep with multiple people. I'm sorry.
I couldn't hear you.
I said date multiple people, but like PYT Texan said, but don't sleep with multiple people. You know, just, you know, be selective with your cookies.
Just go out with them.
Yes.
And let me ask you this, and even this, let me say this real quick, and I got one more question for you.
Okay.
Like, even with dating, like going out on a date with somebody, I like a certain thing, like a certain restaurant and a certain thing, and they may not, or it may be out of there. I'm telling you, I can't find out one black man who can even be close to my. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but it's kind of like. They'll be like, oh, let's go to Applebee's, and ain't nothing wrong with that, but I might be wanting to go, you know, ride up to Ruth Chris. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's kind of, they're like, oh, whoa, you know, you want to go to that restaurant?
And I'm not saying lower your standards, but if that's what he can afford, and you're trying to get to know him, go to Applebee's and get to know him. You ain't got to eat the nasty food. You know, drink you a perfect margarita and chill. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if that's what is on his, you know, repertoire, go to Applebee's once or twice, and then, you know, suggest something else next time.
Okay, and then one last question. Do you ever discuss income? Girl, I got a question. I'm sorry. Do you ever discuss income? Because I find myself not even telling people anymore. I just tell people I work at a company. I own the company, but I find myself having to be like, oh, I just work there.
I keep telling people I'm a secretary, child. I don't know what to do. At this point, I feel like giving too much information is a problem. If they Google me, it's a whole nother can of worms. I don't know what to do. So yeah, I don't discuss incomes, and where I am in my stage of life, it's hard to even talk about what I do because people look at you funny, especially in Atlanta. Everybody's a producer. Everybody's a model. Everybody sells stuff on Instagram. Everybody is a social media commentary. Everybody is something that don't require a 9-to-5 in Atlanta. So I find myself shying away from that because I feel like people in Atlanta look at you like you just another hustler out here. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I just be like, I have a job. I work on the perimeter, you know what I'm saying, until I decide that this is somebody that I really want to, get to know or whatever. And, if they Google me and they find out something, about me or whatever, that's one thing and we'll have the discussion. But other than that, I'm sharing the information up front.
Got you, girl. Girl, just pay something, huh?
Right. It's hard. It's hard out here for a pimp. Child, it's hard. But, I believe in fairy tales. I believe that one day, my prince will come and I'm sure yours will too, and just stay positive. And again, life happens in the course of living. So just live your daily life and, it'll happen.
All right. Thanks, Tim.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Oh, them dating questions get me hot, child. 7850, you're on the line. Oh, it's 1 hour and 35 minutes. I should have been gone.
Hello, Michelle. It's
Robert.
Twitter.
Robert, hey. How are you?
So I
knew you was gonna pop up when somebody said Ruth Chris.
That's funny because I was listening and I was like, so let me tell you, I've been better. So I have 3 things I want to talk about. First, the last time I called in, I said I was going to start using my Instagram because I was going to the Lauryn Hill concert on July 5th in Virginia Beach.
Oh,
do you know she switched it to August 16th now?
August 16th? What? Lauryn Hill being shady again?
Yes, so I got a phone call from Ticketmaster because, I have the responsibility gene. And so I got the insurance with it. And it was like, hey, we're just calling to let you know that the July 5th concert is now August 16th. So you can go to the August 16th show or get your money back. And I'm like, well, damn it, is she going to show up August 16th or not? Because I'm tired of playing with her, right?
I might need to get my money back and watch that concert on Instagram, child, because...
Hello. And so that kind of had me in my feelings because the concert was July 5th. My birthday is July 8th. And then I'm taking a business/vacation trip to New York City July 14th.
Cool.
And so now I'm like, oh God, everything has to go right now because this one thing went wrong. So,
happy almost birthday. Yes, turn up.
Thank you. I will be the big 31. So let me just tell you the second thing before I move to the third. Me and you actually finally disagree. I think I disagree with you about what you told the last caller because as a Black man, I know that the standards are lowered whenever we are trying to pursue women. So no, don't let that Negro take you to Applebee's. Do not do it. If he likes you and he wants to invest in you, go to Starbucks, go somewhere else. I'm going to tell this really quick story. So I went to the University of Chicago and I was in lust with this girl, right? She was from an African country and she literally made me step my game up. And I appreciate her for that because I was like, oh, well, let's go to White Castle. She was like, no. I was like, huh? She said, no. If you want to date
White Castle, now you was being real cheap. White Castle, that's a slap in the face. No, at least Applebee's is like a bar.
Hold on. Let me defend myself. Remember, we were both grad students, and this was at 2:00 in the morning.
Okay.
And even though it was Chicago,
you could have went to Waffle House or something.
No, that I would shoot myself before going there.
But you would go to White Castle?
Well, she wanted a milkshake, and the only thing I knew was this cafe that had bad reviews on Yelp, White Castle, or McDonald's. Remember, I'm from the South, so this was my first 2 months in Chicago. She was like, I love milkshakes, and I was like, oh, well, let's go to White Castle and get you a milkshake, and she was like, no. And so she made me wait to take her to like this fondue place, and then we got a milkshake later. So the point is not about the White Castle. And I know you're like, damn, Robert, you're generous. You were being shady at that point. But no, my thing is, if you tell me you like, a burrito, then the best burritos around here are, what is that place? Chipotle. So I'm not being shady by saying, let's go to Chipotle. To me, like, I'm going to take you to the best burrito place, right? And so anyways, the point of that story is too many times Black women lower their standards because of the plight of Black men. And I think that, Black men, we do have it hard, but like, we have to step our game up. And if nobody's going to make us step our game up, then we won't do it. Yeah. And she would have been sitting at White Castle with me at 2:00 in the morning looking stupid, right? Right. So that's what that is. And so my third thing I want to say is like, with the Real Housewives of Atlanta and Kenya Moore, I feel like she's really playing herself because I know for a fact that your tea is legit because I've been following you since like 2011 and you've never been wrong. And so I don't believe she has a peach. And so the more she like plays this, I have a peach, the contract is not finalized, it's like the more she's going to look like she's delusional and unhinged when we see that trailer the last week of October.
See, what she's doing is trying to form her own narrative. Like at this point, she's going to be like, I turned them down, or you know what I mean? At the end of the day, like there's no negotiations. You don't have a peach. It's done. You know what I mean? Like unless you coming back as a friend, it's a wrap. Like there's no, like, I don't know. Like again, there may be some saving grace, and if she magically gets a peach, but I don't think so. And if you think about it, it's the same thing that happened with Phaedra, the same thing that happened with Sheree, the same thing that happened with Lisa. Everybody that leaves or doesn't come back to the show, traditionally, they always say, I wasn't fired. Nobody, always, you can like Google when Phaedra left and she was like saying, that's not true, blah, 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 blah. The same thing with Claudia Jordan. That's not true. Who's saying I'm fired? Who said that? And then, miraculously, she's not there anymore. So, it is what it is.
Exactly. So let me just say this before I let you go, because there is a debate about my voice in the comments. My name is Robert, Robert, and I am a grown-ass man. Like, how many times do I have to tell you guys I am Black and a man? Like, it's
why you always arguing with the people in the comments? Don't be worried about them people. You talking to me, okay? Don't worry about them people.
But like, it's just, and the one comment, I get misgendered all the time and it doesn't even bother me anymore. I'm just like, nope, not a ma'am. I'm a sir. Get over it. Like, that's like saying you don't sound Black.
You have a thick Southern accent. Where are you from?
So this is the funny thing. My dad was in the Navy, so I was born in Norfolk, Virginia, and then I lived in Coast Neck, New Jersey, and outside of Raleigh, North Carolina. Okay. So I don't think I have an accent. I think I have like that slow Southern drawl. Yeah. And so I think there's a difference, you know, because like some people, even the people here, they're like, where are you from? I'm like, I'm a military brat. And so it's weird because my dad is from Detroit, my mom is from Brooklyn, and they're all like, damn, you are so country. Where did we get you from? I'm like, no, I'm not country. Y'all are just city slickers who need to like show me some respect.
You're not country. They is really shooting out there. So, I keep hearing fireworks behind me.
I know, and you do not live in the hood, so I'm like worried about you now.
But I saw some sparkle up or whatever back there a few minutes ago. So, But anyway, thank you all as always, Robert. I appreciate you.
Absolutely, thank you. You know I love you. Looking forward to going back in the comments and reading the comments and rolling my eyes. Thank you. Thank you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye. Last call for alcohol. Calling 9359. Hello.
What's up, Michelle? It's Chris from New York.
Hey, Chris. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. What would you like to
All right. Now, I want to talk about the live you did yesterday about women making more than a man.
Yes.
I wanted to intertwine that with the whole Monique situation.
Okay.
Because I'm assuming that Monique makes more than her husband. like men like Sydney tend to have like this masculine, like this type of masculinity complex about them because he feel like he has to go over and beyond for it because he can't provide for it financially. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because if you listen to that recording with Tyler Perry, it seemed like at one point Monique was about to like reach an agreement, but her husband kept on being condescending. And I think a lot of people take from Monique has nothing to really do with her, but everything to do with how her husband handles business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I get it. She has submitted to her husband, and she is allowing her husband to run the business. She pays her husband, so clearly he makes less than her. Or I don't think in her eyes she even thinks of it that way. Like her money is his money. So
exactly. Yeah, exactly. Because I feel like he means well. You know what I'm saying? Like I really do feel like he means well, but I feel like he's trying to do what's best for his wife and not what's best for her career. You know what I'm saying? Like I think he's trying to get people to see his wife, and it's like that's intimate. Like so we can't see what y'all have. Yeah. We know Monique from her as an actress. You know what I'm saying? And I think that a lot of times when men, especially like I'm guilty of that with my ex. You know what I'm saying? I've been single now for like 2 years, but I'm guilty of that because of like as a man. Seeing my wife in corporate America and stuff like that, I'm trying to get people to see her as my wife. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't see her as what she is as a talent. So I'm biased. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's biased, and I feel like she's demising her knowledge. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of women do that, especially Black women. They tend to, get with a man and, they kind of, like, all right, well, I'm going to let him do what he needs to do and stuff like that. But it's like, is he really qualified? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I agree. Did you say if you were married or not? You said your ex. Are you married?
No, I'm single now. And I'm single because of being over, you know what I'm saying, being that masculine nigga that, you know what I'm saying, I got to provide everything, I got to do this, you know what I'm saying, I got to run the show. I'm single because of that, because of I didn't know my place. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know how to just be her husband.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I see Sydney, I see him doing that exact same thing. Because he's not a bad man at all. He loves her deep. He just does not know how to separate her from his wife.
He's internalizing her pain in the situation because she's hurt. She feels, damaged in the whole entire situation, and he has taken it on. And that's why, from the outside looking in, it would seem like, she needs another manager, somebody who wouldn't take it as personally in order to, foster these relationships with these people he has to negotiate on her behalf for. So yeah, exactly. I understand completely.
Yeah, I mean, would you ever let a man you're dating? Would you let a man you're dating that you're really into? Would you let him manage your career?
No, never.
Yeah, well, explain, because I feel like people need to hear that because I feel like a lot of times.
I said it the other night. If I get into a situation where I get serious and I disclose whatever it is I do to the other person, like this is my business, this is your business. If we decide to be committed, then your business, my business. If he chooses to assist or I choose to assist him in his business, that's one thing. But I'm never going to submit to the fact of, you take over everything. I'm never going to do that. At the end of the day, I'll give up everything to let you run the household, but I'm not going to let you run me like I'm your hoe and you my pimp. You know what I'm saying? Like managing me, like, no, I'm never going to do that, ever. Somebody said, does Jay-Z manage Beyonce? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I need, I'm running the household, you running our relationship. As far as the business is concerned, somebody else got to run that. I'm not running your business, you're not running mine.
Exactly. So. And I feel like Jay-Z and Beyonce, I feel like that's different because of Jay-Z, he was like, they're both in this business. So Jay-Z, he's not dated. He can have a real conversation with Beyonce and probably separate her from being his wife. You know what I'm saying? Like he can probably have that conversation like, listen, you just didn't do a good show or whatever this day and, don't take it personal. I feel like with Sydney, I think because of, he's trying to compare his years on this earth and use it to Hollywood. Like you can't do that because Hollywood is dog years. You know what I'm saying? Like it's an illusion, it's fake. So you have to be a little bit more, you have to have strategy when you're dealing with Hollywood. And I feel like with him, he's a smart man, but I feel like, you know what I'm saying, he's not realizing that these people he's dealing with are doorknobs. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't really care about morals or none of that shit they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Right. And what makes me mad is like Monique got this far being Monique. You know what I'm saying? I believe he came into her life probably like in what, 09. You know what I'm saying? So she got to this point being her. So I feel like she knows how to get where she needs to be, but she's letting, you know what I'm saying, her husband, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's that Whitney Houston effect. It's like, I'm going to let Bobby, you know what I'm saying, do what he has to do because I need Bobby to be killed. You know what I'm saying?
And that didn't work either.
No, exactly.
But
you know
Bobby wasn't managing
Whitney.
Whitney. I mean, she kind of backed up to let him, you know, do his career, you know, to let him shine. They talked about that in the documentary, which I'll talk about tomorrow. But she didn't manage him, and he wasn't managing her. Like, at the end of the day, they had each other's, you know, separate businesses or whatever. But she did, you know, fall back because their businesses were kind of like the same. She's a singer, he's a singer. But yeah, it's an interesting dynamic. I'm sure it can be difficult, you know, to be with a person who is in the same business and basically doing the same thing, and you're, you know, yeah, it's got to be hard. But with Monique, that's totally different. Like, he has nothing to do with her acting career or her comedy career. He is totally like her manager, managing everything, and so I don't see it as being the same.
Exactly, and I also did want to talk about real fast. You know, I know you got to go. I think you did a live about friends and shit like that, and I could really relate to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think as you get older, because I'm in my 40s too. You know what I'm saying? I think as you get older, it's like, I think because we had probably so many, you know what I'm saying, friendships that came and go, that, you know what I'm saying, like, I think we get this generation, but I don't think we really get it because of when we were growing up, our morals was a little different. Like, we didn't really have, you know what I'm saying, social media and shit like that. So, like, we really had to meet, and I really had to feel your soul, you know what I'm saying, to be your friend. I feel like today, especially a lot of us, you know, Generation X or whatever, I feel like we are falling victim to a lot of these young kids, even 30-year-olds, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a difference from somebody 30 and somebody like 43, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I feel like, you know, sometimes, you know, we fall victim to that. And I just want to tell you, you know, don't sweat that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't feel like, you know what I'm saying, you done anything wrong, you know what I'm saying? Because of, you know what I'm saying, like, a lot of these people, it's a different world, you know what I'm saying? So loyalty and shit like that, it don't exist no more. Yeah. You know, like, I don't think people really know loyalty. It's all about motive. It's all about what can I get from you.
Right. No, I get it.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, I like watching you because it's inspiring to see. You know what I'm saying? Somebody in my age range, you know what I'm saying? A black woman, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love seeing that shit, you know what I'm saying? But I just want to tell you to stay encouraged. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let these motherfuckers, these kids, you know, throw you off your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let, I know it can be annoying though, you know what I'm saying? But don't let that fuck with you because of, you know, they don't know no better. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're just trying to get where they good at.
Right. And thank you for those words of encouragement, because I had this conversation with my friend today over lunch. ATL chick, I said the same thing. Atlanta is full of opportunities and people who like just want to latch onto you to, you know, social climb. You know what I'm saying? Like, you, like, especially if you've been here. Like, I've been here all my life since I was 6. You know, I was born in Tennessee, raised in Atlanta. Zill's gonna say I ain't an ATLien, but I am. But basically, it's like yeah, it's like, because I know so many people just in general, going to school with people, like, you build relationships from elementary on, and Atlanta is cliquish, trust. And so when people move here, like, Atlanta has a lot of transplants. And so when people move here on the back end, they 30, they just got here and they see all these people who've known each other since high school, they try to like attach to people so that they can know other people. It's an interesting dynamic. And so I just be feeling like, well, damn, I need to self-impose isolation. My friends are my friends. I don't need nobody else using me as a social stepping stone. I'm good. You know, yeah. But
I feel you. I had a situation like that myself too. I was I was at doing like a little work thing, you know, out of town. And I was, you know, I think sometimes, you know, I'm trying to fit in or whatever, and I want to be likable, whatever. And so, you know, I feel where you're coming from because of, you know, I had a situation to where, you know, I made a couple homeboys like that. And, you know, when they saw me being promoted, and, you know, they felt like, well, if they can attach themselves to me, then they will get liked. It was never about me being cool. Although they told me I was cool, whatever, it was just about, well, you're the cool guy. You know what I'm saying? They like you. You know what I'm saying? You have some connection. So if I can get close to you, then maybe I can get that connection. Exactly. And that's what happened. When they got that connection, you know, the parties we went to when we hung out and shit like that, right? It was gone. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was like, And mind you, this was somebody that was like 29. At that time, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? You know, I'm like, this was like 3 years ago, so I'm like 40. You know, and like this, I'm getting played by a 29-year-old. But that made me realize, like, I think I'm not really getting this generation because I'm still going in it with, you know, morals of what we had when we were growing up. You know what I'm saying? Of like, oh, if you look me in my eye and you tell me you like me and we cool or whatever, then I'm going to hold you to that. Because, you know, if you look me in my eye and you lie to me, you can get your ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? But these new kids today, they don't understand that. It's kind of like, I'm just going to lie to you till I get to the base. And then, you know, oh, well, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's kind of like, but I'm human, so am I not supposed to care?
Yeah. No, I get it totally. I get it totally. Well, thank you so much for the encouraging words, and thank you so much for calling, for being my final caller tonight. I appreciate you.
Of course.
All right.
Of course, and I think you're very beautiful. You know, keep your head up. You know, if I'm ever in Atlanta, you know, I would love to, you know, maybe, you know, talk to you, take you on a date. I know it's all internet and stuff like that, but it's something about you that I really, it's just the vibe that I really love about you. You know what I'm saying? And just everything African queen. I just love that. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to tell you to stay encouraged. And, you know, if I'm ever around, if you don't block me, you know, I would love to, you know. Yeah,
slide on through the DMs like everybody else, child. Slide on through in the DMs. I am ATLien on Instagram. ATLien on Twitter. Yes. All of my social media is on my YouTube. I ain't hiding. I can be found. So thanks for calling.
Good. I got you. You have a good night.
All right. Bye.
All right.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in. I have taken all the calls, Zills, for once. I didn't leave nobody hanging. I talked to everybody. It is 10 o'clock at night. Anyway, I have things to do, places to go, people to see, so I can be back home by midnight, 1 o'clock, before my slipper disappears. So anyway, you guys, thank you. If you haven't liked this video, like this video, please. If you didn't like it on the way in, like it on the way out. Subscribe if you have not already. And visit straightfromtheA.com. I will see you guys tomorrow. If you're in New Orleans, whatever way you call it. I will be there for the Essence Festival. You know, come say hi. You know, I'll be at the bar. I'll be on Bourbon Street. I'll be drinking and doing stuff. I'll be vlogging. I appreciate you guys. Thank you again. I will see you tomorrow, and we will talk about Whitney Houston documentary. Okay? Okay. I promise. Bye, you guys. Bye. Look, I'm going to turn off the light first. I love the scenery. Yes. It's glowing. Bye, y'all.